Hey, hey, hey! Welcome, gamers, and thank you for the follow, Eliza Twitch. Thank you for that, and welcome. Let's go down this spooky place. Protect the assets. Final reminder not to disturb the subjects while they hearken to the music of the pit. If any subjects experiences a moment of clarity, kindly guide them away from the pit, back to the aperture. Okay. I'm sure this is gonna be fine. I'm sure this is gonna be good even. Here in the tentacle zone. Okay.
I'm free. No, I don't want to go back. I remember nothing. Only the anthem.
Uh-huh.
This whole sanctum is a factory of screams.
The chorus appears to be coming through this tube. I'd say I wonder where it leads, but I'm certain we'll find out eventually.
Yeah, bud, probably. Echo of a prolonged shriek never entirely fades. Okay, so Vithrax and their enemies. Redacted? Redacted cutthroat? What does that mean? What?
That's it.
Oh no. Oh no, that is a great many
Do you mind?
guys now. And that one seems to be made of fire. Low health worm, don't care. Mouth of the organ. Let's... Can we damage that?
Me and you are about to mix.
Hey ma'am, you didn't even... There we go. Skill too low to unlock that. Arboreal habitat. Subjects blah 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 blah. Menpora, ooze, lurker, ecosystem displacement project. Okay. I don't think I want to open up that door, actually. That I can't unlock because I'm not good enough at lockpicking. So I guess let's go around this way. Revised thug. Shodi, I need you to tank this guy, please.
beam.
Can these things destroy the mouth of the organ?
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Yes. Oh, please. Break that. Okay, that went badly. That was a bad decision. Okay, you've learned something new. These guys don't like it when you break them out.
Very helpful.
Jesus. And stab. And dead. Dog pile. Okay. Zarb habitat. Cognition study. Subsection obedience. Shimmering dream beast. Unusual dog. That is an unusual dog. This door wasn't even locked, and apparently the dream beast can open it. Sorry, science, I want this dog. Slender Gem. Increases the area of effect. Snow bear. Rainbow Rathu. Auntie. Lift access. Maritime Habitat, a sort of alien crew project. Okay. Wizard Habitat. Prohibited revelation. Hazardous inquiry.
The stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again. Stars shooting past on all sides, weaving across the great void.
The wizard furrows her brow. She studies the space around her, focusing on nothing and everything at once.
Casita, I know this prisoner, Bekarna. She presented her research to the Circle, but of course they laughed her out into the streets.
Facina winces at the memory. She tries to grab for something in the air by gently cupping it with both hands. When she opens her palms and finds them empty, she covers her eyes and stares, quietly weeping. Bekarna?
You know me? I don't even know me. I think that's my name. I only know it because I found it stitched in my sleeve. Whenever I forgot who I was, my orrery used to remind me. I don't know where to find it now. Lost. lost among the stars.
She looks around, seemingly untethered from the conversation. Your orrery? You like stars?
They're my favorite.
Space is very cool.
I don't know this sky. It doesn't have my stars.
She points up at the ceiling, sighs, craning her head back to observe.
Can you help me find the sky again?
She swallows and touches your arm imploringly.
Her mind is broken. She cannot speak in plain terms. But her grasp on metaphor seems pretty sound.
Show her grimoire. Will this help? She touches the cover of the book. Her features twitch in momentary recognition, but confusion swiftly replaces it.
Those are my words, but not my stars.
Wrong book, I think. Maybe something with charts and pretty pictures will calm her down.
Come with me. We'll find the sky together.
Not that sky. This sky.
She points to her head. She nods as if her meaning should be
The
clear.
stars are all wrong up there. I have to make them right again.
Don't know how I can help you.
Help, yes. Up here.
She bites her lower lip and rubs her temple.
This prison hides understanding. Words are chained down.
Clutching either side of her head, Bakarna shakes in frustration.
I am wrong inside. Only the stars can make me right again.
I'll return shortly. Hey lads. You wouldn't happen to have a star chart, would you? Bunch of sailors? Nope. Okay. Well. And zoomies over here. I hate that. Bulbous pouch of glistening silk hangs from thick cable of webbing that ascends to among the collections into the darkness above.
Are we supposed to climb into this thing?
Some kind of Vithrak dumbwaiter. Perhaps we can make use of it.
You intend to put us in this sack, don't you?
I don't want to. As the sack sways gently to either side, you notice a small spherical object set into it at first. At first you mistake it for a solid black gem, but then it shifts, and you find 8 eyes peering at you from a fist-sized spider. Study the spider. The spider studies you back. It appears to be it seems to be awaiting instructions from you. If it harbors any ill will or duplicity, you can't suss it out from its arachnid features. Hello? Spider watches you expectantly. Take me to whatever's above. Spider scurries up the strand and into the darkness as you climb into the silken sack. Oh, that's awful. Oh, that's terrible.
This colony wouldn't have spread this far unless it was put to good use.
Oh, no, thank you, no.
I shall make it so. Didn't work.
Okay.
Watch it with that.
Pop, pop, pop. Kill the Vithrax, kill the spiders, yada yada yada. You know how it goes. I want to loot. Okay.
What have we... Here.
These are no good to the dead.
Don't know what that means or was.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
I guess I can't disarm that trap. Well, I'm not so bad as to set it off. I guess. Hopefully my idiots will go around it and not through it. Ooh. Illusory fabrics? Damn, that's actually really fucking good. How would you like to wear illusory fabrics? How's that compare? I would say better. Oh, and that's a look. That is a look. Find soul. Wizard. Find and examine Helder's horn. Okay. I'll try to do that. Okay, skill too low. Scroll note. Remember yourself, Fionn-Leg. Remember your efforts for the Hand Occult. Remember their betrayal. What did you discover? What was one secret too many? Yuck. Right. Trap detected. Trap disarmed. Secrets. Secret gems, huh? Fuck. Oh no. Oh fuck, Shodi. Physician, heal thyself. She's getting owned by spiders. And she's dead. Great. Swarms are fucking me up. Damn, swarms are fucking me up. What injury did you get? Healing received and max health down. Good. Good and cool.
What can I do you for?
Okay. Let's quick save before things get worse.
Right on target.
Oh, big spider. Ma'am, why did you just explode the spider web or spider eggs?
Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
That's it.
Okay, we won that fight. Against a bunch of fucking spiders. Quiver slightly as you draw near. Hate it! Oh, I hate that! Spider hatchery. No thank you. Vithrak, Warden, and Warden. Okay, focused on that one.
You're about to miss.
I love how differently, what's her face, Facina says the magic thing. Like, it's almost unidentifiable as the same thing. Because, like, Aloth says it like, Lavaron, Vion, Seek. And then she puts very different emphasis on it. Which is neat.
I shall make it so.
Please? Disarm that trap. Thank you. Corrosive cloud. I don't want that. I don't want that in my face. This place sucked. Spider, take me away from the other
I
spiders.
ain't going to lie, Watcher. Everything that's happened since Gilded Vale, Deerford, Theos, Aethys getting up and stomping around, I think this moment might have made it all worthwhile.
Oh? Gesture downwards. Lower me into the depths. Spider scurries up the strand and into darkness above as you climb into the silken sack. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Hall of Reconfiguration, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Librarians, huh?
Mother?
Oh goody, I have to kill frightened child. My favorite opponent type. Yeah, dear, you stay on that one for now. Shody, you go to that one. I keep doing whatever it is I'm doing. Are you casting that spell that hurts everyone? Yes.
That's it.
Lovaron Seek. It's very different. It's very
She's
cool.
free now. That's all that matters, huh?
Gonna take you and keep you, child.
Oof. Cool crossbow. Exceptional scepter. Exceptional stuff. Beware the quiet child. Wreckage should be expunged. Each thing is in its right place. I'm starting to think this place might be bad.
Careful. It only looks like a machine.
I'm going to wait out here.
What do you mean it only looks like a machine? I can't open it anyway. Oh hey, it's the Scream Pit. It spotted me? Oh. An eyeball.
As you like.
Subject failing merchants. Ethical erosion study. Hello? I'm fucking up all their science. Oh, hello, what are you? Flesh constructs, don't like that.
That dog won't hunt.
Worm. Kill observer. Worm. Kill observer. Worm. Kill observer. Terrible. Awful. Oh? Collect the rest of Reinhardt's equipment. Have we not already done that? I guess this is probably as good as this is gonna get. Because I don't know if I can even go back there. Power labors. Inequality fatigue project.
Sure.
I wish I could, like, talk to these people. Like, I get that they're, like, being mind controlled or whatever, but, like, they can still presumably operate at some level, otherwise the experiment would be pointless. Mage habitat. Subject protected. Identity censorship project. Priority 1. Remember the apprentice. Honeymead hair. And ears like willow leaves. Spellwork sharp and wry. As focused and clean as a rapier's kiss. Remember her. Find her. You can trust her. I believe you can trust her. Trust her, but never too trusting. What was her name? Okay. Yeah, I noticed that. Don't act like I didn't notice these traps. Assembly of echoes. Don't like the sound of that. Quite literally. It sounds bad.
Well, me and you are about to mix.
Okay. And done so. Hey, level up. Doodly doo. Oh, that's right. We're learning some metaphysics here. Choose one ability for both classes. Swell. Explosion of raw damage. It does sound pretty sexy. Ooh. Now there's a fun one. Targets the spirit or vessel with and tears the coalesced soul energy inside them. Okay. Sounds metal. Oh, and we're still learning weapon proficiencies. Fucking magic wand, sure.
Yes?
Edit chance. Make a chant, make a chant, make a chant, chance. Okay. No, keep ancient memory. Ancient memory is very good. Okay, so we're gonna be on Chant D for a bit. Skeletons. Religion. And athletics. Damn, Shodi, you already have like everything, huh? Oh, Blessing of Wael. We're in Wael's home. We're in Wael's house, so. Right? 'Cause this is like the corpse of Wael, isn't it? The not fully dead corpse of Wael. Explosions. Intimidate. Oh, after being knocked down, the fire stands back up. Portion of health restored and temporary bonuses to all defense and armor ratings. Hard stuff. Increases power level, sure. You know what, bud? You've earned the right to learn how to use a gun. You're never gonna use one, but boy howdy, are you allowed to know how. Scavenger visions? This old wooden table bears a complicated alchemy set, several bottles, and assorted other materials. Examine the table and its contents. Though antique, the alchemy set has been well maintained and looks entirely serviceable. A corked bottle rests in a metal cradle, cleverly labeled with a red X imposed over a rough image of a dank spore. It appears to be a potent fungicide. A large chunk of faintly luminous fungus rests in a small metal bowl. Take the fungicide. Bottle weighs heavily in your hand. It's apparently quite full. Take the fungus. Empty the bowl of fungus in your pouch and secure it among the rest of your gear. Okay. I don't know that I want a fungal fertilizer. This Lagufate's organs are missing. Leadership habitat. The Terror Warriors. Tribal influence project. The dead inside. I think there's a secret path here. You ask me what I want from life. I said to make a lot of money, feel dead inside.
A sanctum to some, a slaughterhouse to others.
This place has a mighty strong need for a reaping watcher.
You know what? I'm just gonna leave that there. I don't need kith meat. Why? Why the secret room? How do I get in the secret room? Oh, can I get into flesh management now? Which is a thing I don't get to say often enough. Mechanical skill too low. Alright, I guess let's go to the Assembly of Echoes or whatever. Go to the Scream House. Hopefully it's not too unbearable to listen to.
This facility never lacked for raw material to experiment on.
I dreamt about this day. Dreamt about the screams, too.
Holy shit. Short note. Murdered my own mother for a single glass of sake. Was she not already a century in the grave? I don't know what I just picked up. Learn about explosives. I want to blow this place up. History. Temporal cocoon. Sure. Learn about daggers. No, learn about medium shields. Since you have one of those in one of your kits.
Wait. I recognize this. How familiar...
The robe figure spins on you.
Maura?
The mask shifts slightly.
No. Another outsider. Seems the Oracle needs to tighten her guard.
This one holds himself with a measure of authority. I don't like it.
Be on your guard. This man is a wizard.
Name yourself then. Out with it now.
I'm Absentia, Watcher of Cadnua.
Do you think me a fool? Mayorwald is the Watcher of Cadnua. For whatever good that ruined hovel has done him.
Mayorwald died years ago. I claimed his keep.
I fixed it up real nice, too. Can't say it's much to look at now, though.
Years? Years, then?
He gingerly runs a gloved finger along his mask.
Maura spoke true after all.
Shaking his head, he shrugs.
Little matter. Allow me an idle moment's curiosity. Have you heard of the Archmage Fion Ledge?
Well, this is gonna insult him, huh? Not even a little. He exhales a prolonged sigh.
Then the effect is not localized. Neither limited to mine own mind, nor to Maura's. Unless, perhaps, could the Hand Occult have developed some manner of contagion?
I knew someone once who'd been forgotten by the world. His attention snaps back to you, his expression concealed behind his mask.
Ah, it seems the Hoarder stirs. Pleasant dreams, outsider.
What? The hideous creature towers before you, its limbs little more than intertwined strips of muscular tendrils, wriggle and pulse as the dozen faces shifting across its flesh gape and yawp. Bellows the monstrosity from one of its numerous mouths. Screeches another face.
Casita, we have had this abomination before.
Facina covers one ear and winces.
It is the voice of the collections, the very mouth of madness.
You must be here to save us!
Your vision blurs slightly, but with a shake of your head, you throw off the weight of the creature's words. A third voice says, little more than a whisper. What can I do to help you?
Silence or be silenced! See back. See you. See beneath you.
The horrors of Engwith truly know no bounds.
I expected to find the jailer of this sorry institute, but it seems we've only found another prisoner.
Well, it sure don't look friendly.
I say we guide them to the light.
You have to help! We're trapped in here!
Yeah, I think I want to kill this thing because I want to free whatever it is. Tell me what it is you want.
Please, please! Just give us back up!
There is no salvation. Only plaintive cries attend this charnel pits. Drink forever, sleeper!
Well. Oh, that's cool. Let's do that. Free potions. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, it's Tane. Yeah, you learn his spell. And how to use a fucking gun. So you're watching me. You think that I'm cool. I'm saying that as if it's true. She probably doesn't think that I'm cool. Okay, it's only a 2-skull enemy. We've heard it. Bodes well. Oh, worms low health. Okay. Okay. This is going well. For now. Skeleton!
Hardly seems fair. Pay attention.
That's not very helpful.
And Dunzo.
The entity collapses in a pile of wrinkled flesh and gaping maws, expiring with an expulsion of fetid breath from deep within. Essence flows around you, and a voice echoes at the edge of hearing.
Truly, That's the Titan's key. But it's preposterous.
Within the flow of souls, you find the gem-like sparkle of something precious. Something core to the creature. Or to something consumed by the creature. It slips into you. With sudden clarity, you see a vast orifice blooming open. Blood-slick tendrils unfurling from its depths. Stairs rise from within Wael's titanic body, called by a specific memory pulsing within. Sacrificed to. A machine set among shelves of innumerable books. The vision fades, leaving you shaken. It was a key, you think, that now resides within your psyche. If you found this device, this Trefine, you believe you could activate it. But you know not what memory will open the way into the depths. That was claimed by Fienlege.
Okay. The wizard mentioned Maura's name. Let's keep looking for her.
Your voice echoes in the darkness.
The screams have ended, but the ringing in my ear remains.
Reminds me of a wedding I went to once.
That's what I was gonna say.
What foul magic creates a creature like that?
Pretty bad shit. Stand at a nexus, the origin point of many speaking tubes, which snake their way through the collections. Its shape evokes that of a musical instrument. Foul-smelling wind periodically gusts out of the instrument's many apertures. As you draw close, a rattling sound works its way through the stalk of tubes like a clearing of an old, rusted throat. Inspect the instrument closer. Something in the body of the Nexus amplifies the speaker's voice and carries it to every corner of the collections. If only you could mount this on a ship, the whole of Deadfire would be your stage. The instrument's core purpose seems to be manipulation and control. Reach down into the mouth of the instrument. Lip is caked with years of accumulated spittle from a perpetually screaming, dirty mouth. Keep reaching until you're elbow deep.
So why do I try so hard at keeping you alive if you're just going to go sticking your arm down whatever that is? This isn't a test you need pass, Watcher. No one holds a needle to your throat.
Your fingers brush the surface of a warm puddle. Reach in. You plunge your hand into the puddle as you search the thick accumulation of goop. A liquid gathers around your hand with a gentle but insistent tug. The liquid clutches you by the wrists and forces an object into your palm. Something about the eagerness of the gesture makes your skin crawl. You have obtained egg? What was the deal with Tane's spell? I breathe the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm into that. Retain spell. Recite the words of the spell, hardly recognizing the voice that echoes down the length of the tube network as your own. After an extended pause, you hear a distant roar of confusion and distress from the collection above. Rapid movements and conversation fill the hall. The prisoners have awoken. Okay, yeah, I'm into that. That's good. That's what I wanted to do. This looks like there's a magical wall blocking me. What do I do? Oh, this is bad. Oh. There's another way to go. Yes. The scriptorium. Delightful.
At this place. Archimedes' library is a footnote to the glory of this collection.
Watcher, are those eyes?
Yes. Was the hand born here? Is this its truest form, or has the womb grown cancerous?
Greetings, visitor. This is the scriptorium.
A woman, her upper features nothing more than an ill-defined smear of skin, bows her head to you. Her angular jawline and pointed ears within her cowl resemble those of an elf.
If you seek the Temple of Revelation, you will find it to the north.
Fill in hand, this wood elf, if that's what she is, makes a quick note in a leather-bound tone.
We came for answers, not directions. Are you the abomination in charge here?
What did you just write down?
Worried it was about you?
I noted your arrival.
Oh, suppose it was about you.
Do you mind answering a few questions?
Ask what you seek.
People here, you all seem a bit preoccupied.
The scriptorium was recently breached by one of the subjects from the collections. There is nothing to be concerned about, but it might impact the demeanors of those present here. How else might I help you?
The escapee you mentioned from the collections. I don't suppose it was a masked wizard.
Perhaps. If the wizard has procured a mask for himself, did you encounter him?
Briefly, can you tell me anything more about him?
I'm afraid not.
The woman jots down a few more notes in her journal.
The individual in question's record has been expunged. He no longer exists.
Oh. So this is like... Oh, damn. If you get expunged from the records, if you get redacted here, you're redacted from the world.
A wizard of his standing is not so easily removed from history. Much like a tumor, bits of him are no doubt everywhere.
Bostinago, it doesn't work that way. Records, ledgers, all of this is just scribbles, an expression, not the thing itself.
Except it is, because it's a god. I'm seeking an archmage named Mara.
She generally limits her excursions to the archives, though she was recently working at the Trephine.
She gestures towards a strange device to the south.
She respects our work, so the Oracle allows her limited access to the archives and scriptorium. They have established an accord.
You hear this? Never trust an archmage. They will conspire with anyone or anything if it serves their interests.
Stuff on the walls. I'm assuming that's connected to the body of Wael?
The Titan rests beneath the facility. Its ties to the halls obscured have grown extensive over time.
Is it dangerous?
Of course. As are you. As am I.
Fair enough.
Those of us who can see where we're going have a slight advantage over you, Sere.
Hey, don't be ableist. Who is the Oracle?
The Oracle of Wael. They manage the halls in the name of he who sees and is not seen.
Can I speak with the Oracle?
If the Oracle wishes to commune with you, they will do so.
Are you in charge of this place?
Of the scriptorium? in a manner of speaking. Of the halls obscured? No. That would be the Oracle.
You seem like the person to ask about the halls obscured.
I will provide what answers I can.
This is the center of the hand occult.
A womb, perhaps, but not the fetus. The hand occult no more possesses a center than Wael does.
Even their organization has tentacles. No matter how many limbs we cut, there is always something unspeakable to grow in its place.
How long has Mara been coming here?
Decades. I would have to consult the records to provide a more precise answer. Her interest lay in the arcane applications of the Titan. The Oracle has determined that her studies benefit Wael.
This Oracle would not have approved of Maura unless she had something to exploit.
Facina narrows her eyes.
That is hardly comforting.
Aloth chews on a knuckle and frowns. What's the purpose of the collections?
The collections store those individuals and creatures determined to be detrimental to Aora and the work of the gods. Rather than allow the redacted materials to go to waste, we revise and anthologize, occasionally releasing amended texts.
You had a bunch of drunken sailors there. Like, how detrimental are they? Like, what? What do you do here at the scriptorium?
We record what occurs within the halls. Whereas the wings contain those things redacted from the world above, the scriptorium keeps the history of the halls themselves.
Okay. What can you tell me about the archives?
The archives contain the sum whole of the historical record of Aora, both the original drafts and the edits.
Take care that you do not confuse the two. I have my doubts about the quality of a blind librarian's record-keeping.
Facina crosses her arms.
Further, they contain a number of unusual and interesting artifacts. I believe that we are in possession of one of the warrior Riona's boots.
Aloth and Shodi exchanged quick, confused glances. Back to my previous questions. She bows her
How
head.
else might I help you?
Farewell. This co-op device before you hums quietly, except that it's entirely silent. The humming sensation, you realize, happens not in your ears, but at the edge of your mind. Step away. Let's explore a bit. Sealed by magic or machinery, there's no moving this door. This place is very cool.
What have we here?
Something I am allowed to loot. Everything shook. How long have I been down here? Too long and long enough, yet that's not occurred before. Now things move in the darkness. Things watch. Something's changed. Temple of Revelation? Do I want to go there? I don't know if I want to go there. What's this? The light shining upon the book, resting on the pedestal and seems to darken the words on the volume's pages. The volume grows slick and indistinct, eventually running down the slanted, or the writing grows slick and indistinct, eventually running down the slanted pages and out of the tome entirely, into a trough set in the bottom of the lectern to catch it. Ink runs from between the pages as well, giving the impression that the book weeps. When at last the ink dribbles from the book, the pages are left entirely blank. Okay, so I found the redactor. Where they redact the world. The heat from this brazier seems far more intense than you'd expect from its size. Alright, I guess to the Temple of Revelation. Sure, it'll be a great time. An uneasy feeling. Oh no! An uneasy feeling comes over you. You realize your pack is quivering, gently but insistently. Oh gods, it's the egg. You rummage through your pack, your hands brushing against what feel like moist eggshells, still warm from their departure of the erstwhile occupant. You have lost item egg. Among your gear, an eyeball slowly opens, then another, then another, then another. Something pokes its head out. And opens its tiny jaws, revealing a row of pointed teeth. Lets out a triumphant chirp. Oh, that's horrifying. If you can hunt rats, you're welcome aboard the boat with a cool name. Creature runs its tongue across its teeth. Chirps again before diving back into the warmth and safety of your pack.
It's looking at me. And also at you.
Oh, great. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, hell. Slamming the door on someone the moment she walks through, it ain't like to make her feel real welcome.
Notes and sketches in Mara's hand litter the table.
Table to discussion for a second, Len. It seems the collection spat out our mutual friend in one piece.
Teen glances past Lingrath, smile pleasantly at you.
And it spat you out with company. The prisoners who survived the ordeal can start anew. Aora needs more good ideas out in the wild, don't you think?
Have you made any headway in locating our wayward archmage?
Lingrath leans forward, eager for news. The collection is a festering pit of cruelty and manipulation. I'm lucky to have made it out with my senses intact.
You raise an interesting point. How would you even know if the collections had gotten under your skin, huh? Can you trust anything you wrote in that journal you carry around?
Gods, I hope so. I kind of rely on it.
You know what? Ignore my ramblings. If you got it down on parchment, then I'm sure your account is verifiable.
Kane pats you on the shoulder, his typical grin looking more strained than cheerful.
No progress on Maura, then?
Her eyes narrow. I haven't found Maura yet.
Maura is tenacious and reckless. She won't hesitate to unleash horror upon the world if it would serve her purposes. And she won't stop until she's secured her goal. I encourage you to hurry.
I'm working on
Maura's
it.
trail, we've learned a bit more about our unusual environs.
Certainly not from exploring them himself. How much can he learn from the lobby?
A finger of the hand occult has kept this place going with a skeleton crew of librarians, archivists, and muscle. But they aren't the ones controlling the body. Something else is running the halls obscured independently. Doing a decent job of it.
Your definition of what constitutes decency is dubious at best.
Well, these halls are more lively than most of the abandoned sanctums I've visited.
The collections weren't short on prisoners or a means of controlling them.
Something here is invested in maintaining old projects. Whoever they are, they haven't seen fit to show their face.
Stay on task, Tane. Regardless of how interesting this sanctum's keepers may be, Maura's whereabouts remain our chief concern.
I've learned what I can from the collections, next to the archives.
Given Maura's proclivities, your best option is likely to be...
Lengrath continues to speak, but you lose her words in a sudden rush of essence. The energy tears your attention towards the disturbance in the center of the antechamber. Not a disturbance, a presence. Something's wrong.
I shall make as you approach the
Hello?
pool. An unpleasant weight grows in the pit of your stomach. It feels like the moment the floor gives out beneath you, just before the plunge, but somehow suspended in time. A sensation like static electricity tingles across your skin. A whirling vortex of essence twists within the pool. It does not stir the water around it in the slightest. Langrath and Tane watch you from afar. The latter's expression bright with undisguised curiosity. Langrath's countenance, on the other hand, remains characteristically guarded.
Examine the vortex.
Its cold, dusky energy feels somehow familiar, but you're unable to identify it, or what might be causing it.
Rip. Don't suppose any of you know what this is?
Looks like water to me.
He reaches in and splashes you, oblivious to his hand disturbing the vortex.
Unusual arcane energy emanates from the pool. If the Watcher can see it, I suspect it's some form of window into the divine realms.
That was my second guess.
Tane smiles at Lengrath.
Feels real old and quiet, Watcher. Like a doorway to an ancient tomb.
You see something there? Then it must have to do with the fabric of reality. Or else you have eaten something which did not agree with you.
Fassina shrugs.
You think maybe it's the soul of some fish? Hey, Watcher, fishes got souls, don't they?
Everything has a soul, fish included.
Yeah, of course they do. Well, easy to forget that sometimes. Good to be reminded, though, of everything we're fighting for.
Reach out to the anomaly.
It reaches back towards you. Tendrils of soul energy interlacing with the prodding edges of your own spirit. The coils of essence tighten, grasping at your soul, pulling at you as you've pulled the souls of others. Your vision blurs as the in-between leaks into your perception of the here. The walls, the pool, everything of the Temple of Revelation runs like water, sloughing away and melting into the empty blackness of the in-between. Not quite empty, no. The fleshy, undulating tendrils of the body of Wael remain, almost aglow in the darkness.
Tell me more about these undulating tendrils. Eyebrow waggle, eyebrow waggle. Hey, buddy. The entity's presence presses against the edges of your mind, of your soul, resolving into a soundless voice in the back of your head.
You see, but are also seen, as is your trespass.
You think you can see us?
Ah, another involuntary invitation to another world. And I'm to assume this eyeball is to blame?
Certainly ain't the kind of eyes a gal wants to get lost in.
Do not listen to this walking nightmare. It is an illusion baiting us to lunge at shadows.
What are you, interloper?
I'm Absentia, the Watcher of Caed Nua.
Obviously. That is not the knowledge we seek. You intrude upon the resting place of Wael and soil these collections with your filthy fingers. We would know. Are you one more wizard in pursuit of unearned power? or something other?
I'm the Herald of Bareth.
Death's touch finds no welcome in these halls.
No? Postenago, we already got a tour of the mass grave in the basement.
You have proven yourself a murderer and a thief. We cannot allow you to enter the body, nor to visit harm upon it. Your destructive trespass within these walls cannot be forgiven. Farewell.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Don't like that. Spell's not gonna fucking hit anything, man.
That's not very helpful.
I feel bad about this. I don't want to kill this thing. Granted, whether this thing can actually properly die
This is futile.
is debatable. To be seen.
Me and you are about to mix.
Anger and pain roils off the sagging entity sweeping over you.
Unacceptable!
The entity quivers, one of its eye stalks glaring balefully at you.
You disrupt our precious library, spoil our artifacts, and yet expect release? We should...
The creature winces with every eye.
Fine! Go! We release you! Interfere no further!
Return us to the here. Actually no, you're hardly in a position to be making demands.
What is the alternative? Staying here? I hate to say it, Kazita, but the eyeball creature might know best.
Go! Flee! Escape! Abscond! Issue forth!
Its eyes flutter as you feel a tingling sensation like static dancing across your skin. Your stomach leaps within your belly as the darkness deepens.
You okay there? Looking a little rough around the edges.
Something wants us to stop interfering. Lindgrat's eyebrows shoot up in an expression of genuine surprise. She quickly stifles it.
I suppose I should have expected Wael would leave something behind to guard this place. For now, you must get to the archives. So long as Maura has free reign of this place, Aora remains in grave danger.
What you want, Ground Stink?
I can use a rest. Late snooze. Okay, I want to go back and poke that machine. Picture the key you receive from the memory hoarder's mind in your mind's eye. You place your hands on either side of the machine. Not quite sound grows louder. It gives you the impression of growling stomach, hungry for something within you. Sacrifice a memory. Prickling sensation scales your arms, slides into the joints of your shoulders, and slipping up your spine into the base of your skull. You feel lessened somehow, as something slips from your mind, like something you'd just meant to say. It flows down your arms and into the trephine, which whirls contentedly. The machine quiets, returning to its inactive state. Nothing further happens. So it didn't open the door or anything? I just lost a memory?
Greetings, visitor. Welcome back to the scriptorium. How else might I help you?
Okay, well... I guess that's that. Back to the stacks? I guess? I'll admit, I'm a little... sleepy. A little lost here. Quarantine section, catalog, restricted section. Did I go there? I have been here. Why did I not take this stuff? He passed me. What the fuck? Yeah, I explored this whole zone, more or less. Apparently
The
I
trees
missed.
of Erglanfath possess souls as strong as any kith, and their entangled roots extend for miles.
Okay.
But dig beneath any of them. Follow those roots, and you'll see they don't end, but lead to a neighbor. They're many souls sharing one body. Why shouldn't willing kith be able to do the same?
Don't like that. Okay, I apparently just missed a bunch of books around. Like really obvious ones.
The gods see fractured souls, but they don't care for them. Damaged, broken people are abandoned by their makers to twist in the wind, given no succor, no relief. Would an intentionally fractured soul be similarly inconsequential to them? I will use their apathy against them. I will make their disdain serve me.
I guess I just didn't notice because the thing glows blue and that's the color of highlighting. So like, when I highlight, that doesn't really look any different.
A limb may be grafted from one tree to the trunk of another, and in time, they'll bear sweeter fruit together than either might have alone. Mightn't it be possible then to graft the scion soul to the rootstock of a willing kith? The souls wouldn't fracture, but coalesce. They'd grow stronger together.
That sounds pretty bad, dude. This looks like it's something. Oh. Door. Door?
Don't much look like the edible kind, do they?
Door. An incredibly complex mechanism seals the door standing impenetrably before you. Its gears, rods, and tumblers rival the innards of a construct for intricacy. I'm not even sure where to begin the process of breaking this lock. Examine the engravings. Shody stretches to see better. To better see the engraving. Seems to be an emblem for the Hand of Cold. Examine the mechanism. The device seems the work of a madman. Some of the components seem thoroughly redundant, while others display dependencies on workings that are in turn dependent on them. No mere lock, the vault door presents a puzzle, a labyrinth for the mind. Recite the incantation. The intricate mechanism seems to almost fade away, sinking into the door until it's merely flat. More shallow etching. Only a lever remains, and pulling it sets the door into motion. That's fun. I like
We
that.
can trust nothing we see, and see nothing we trust.
Well, ain't that something else? Ain't nowhere to go but up.
Okay, actually, let's go back and give the books to Lengrath. Before I forget. Maybe she'll have something cool or useful to say for once.
Now we may speak with something like privacy.
She casts a hooded glance in the direction of Tane and shakes her head.
Tane has asked something of you.
He'd like me to free the prisoners in the collections.
And you accepted. How terribly large-hearted of you.
She raises an eyebrow. I did. Why do you care?
What Tane asks of you appears a mercy, but it's only a selfish attempt to bolster his reputation. He's a devious child who delights in making the rest of us clean up his messes.
A quality common to archmages, it seems.
I have seen educated professionals trigger disasters that rival any mess Tane could produce out of ignorance. But point taken.
I'd say I resent the comment, but you're not wrong.
She sighs.
Many of the poor souls held captive here have been so for decades. Anyone they knew is likely dead, their old lives gone. To return them to the world with nothing is a cruelty. The gods only know what havoc these broken people will wreak with the information Tane intends to give them. Lay their souls to rest. Return them to the wheel.
I'll consider it.
That's all I ask. This scroll will aid you.
She pulls a crisp new roll of parchment from the folds of her robe and closes your hand around it.
You need only read the incantation scribed upon it, preferably in a place where all may hear it. Their deaths will be swift and painless.
I have already not used that. With a curt nod and a heavy sigh, she turns away. She pats her hip absently, looking for something out of habit, and finds her grimoire. She flips through it slowly, her mind clearly elsewhere. Okay, now what I wanted to talk to you.
Those poor souls held captive here. Your soft heart will hurt them more than my spell ever could. What will become of them, I wonder? I doubt if Tane has any intention of providing for their care when they return to society. Well, there's no undoing what you've done. I pray the Pallid Night grants them peace when they eventually hobble through her door.
Probably won't make it off the island, ma'am. With a world-weary sigh, she turns away.
I do hope you didn't breathe in any of those fungal spores. Gods only know what havoc they may wreak on your lungs and other systems.
I came across this in the archives. Do you know what it is?
What a curious tome. May I see it?
Brows drawn, she inspects the book in your hand. A strange expression crosses her face, and like she's just remembered she left her hearth burning. Sure.
I'll be but a moment.
She turns the tome over in her hand, inspecting the cover and binding, then places her hand flat on the cover and closes her eyes. A brief flicker of arcane energy dances beneath her fingers.
Intriguing. I can't tell if this is a bit of hand occult chicanery or something more enticing.
She reluctantly returns the book to you. Her gaze lingers on its cover. I think I found them all.
You found them all? On in one volume, too. What a weight that is off my mind.
Give her the books. She lifts the tome from your hand gingerly, as if afraid she might damage it. A wide smile grows across her face, and she lets out a small, choked laugh.
I know they're little more than trinkets after the gift you've given me. But please, take these.
She unholsters a thick book from her hip and passes it to you with a small pile of scrolls. When you take the book, she carefully hefts the collected annals of Lengrath again and hugs it close. Okay, I was hoping for a little more context, but that's fine.
Do you find it strange that
I saw the messages. Okay, now let's go to the Oratory of Wael. Oculus the Scriptor. Well, that's rarely good. Yomoa shudders to a standing position. Fungus sheaths her features, and through the lichen and mold you can make out deep gashes and mottled burns. She turns a cloudy eye upon you. The other dangles from its socket, thick mold growing around the nerves. Oh, this is Mara? Greetings.
Destroyer.
The Archmage's remaining eye focuses on you, even as her muscles tense.
Might be she ain't too keen on what you did to the rest of the spores.
With a low gurgling roar, the creature turns on you. I don't care if you break engagement. Get out of there.
That's it.
Hey, whose side are you on?
Nope. 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 Nope.
That must have hurt.
This is really interesting. I like this. This is certainly a different style of fight. Everyone, hide from the big death laser.
I think that's beyond me.
Come on, break the thing. Ah! Out of the way, out of the way, out of the way, out of the way!
futile.
I thought that the fungicide would show up as a more usable thing. Thought that'd be more relevant. Guess that was silly of me to think. Chekhov's fungicide didn't exactly happen. Shit.
That's it.
Use the thing, use the thing, use the thing. Do the healing. Please? Ah! Well, she exploded. That's good. Use fucking God's pledge. God damn it. There we go. She's still dying, but, you know. Use your own tentacles. Show them whose tentacles are better. Slappa slappa.
Got it! Be gone!
Okay. In your mind's eye, you make out the memory of Archmage Mara at the bookshelves. Guttering vision pulls down tomes and scans them quickly before returning them to their places.
Kara, where is it? I've searched every other chamber in this godforsaken isle. The sacrifice must be here.
She pulls down a scroll.
I will find it. I will satisfy their god's damn device. It will grant me access to the body. And then, it's merely a matter of adapting the summoning. The foreign god will fall, crushed by Wael's hand. By mine.
Ilmoa Archmage's aura spikes with
And
rage.
the pieces plunged into the depths.
She stiffens, suddenly silent, looks over her shoulder, past
Who's there?
you.
Show yourself!
She stands and straightens as a familiar masked figure steps out of the shadows.
Hello again, Mara.
Fionlek's voice slithers from the darkness. As the figure fades, the figure fades as the vision shimmers, breaks apart, and retreats from your sight. Wael. Wael, Wael, Wael. Not quite how I expected that reunion, well, not reunion, but I guess meeting to go. I was not expecting her to be fully fungal. Tome appears to be a record of secrets the followers of Wael have whispered to their god in strictest confidence. Shafts of light breaks through the splintered roof of the oratory of Wael to illuminate the empty pedestal. There's something hard to tell in the Hall of the Unseen. Though it's sometimes hard to tell if In the Hall of the Unseen, it's nighttime. The beams tinged with the silver glow of distant stars. Place the thing. The lady's grimoire. You rest the book on the pedestal, bathing its cover in a binding in cool starlight. The grimoire twitches with anxious, pent-up energy. The book snaps open, its pages suddenly laid bare to the starry sky. Blank parchment fill with text as if by an unseen hand. The words once faded flare into... Jesus, I cannot read. And runes once faded flare to brilliance. Grimoire pulses with energy before going still, its pages ruffled by an ethereal breeze. Okay. Let me run all the way back there, I guess. Beverage. New.
Now here's something.
Oh. Found treasure. Treasure's always cool. Except when it's not, which is rare.
Can you make the stars right again?
What happened to you?
A big hand snatched me away.
She gets on her tiptoes and makes a grabbing gesture, like she's plucking an egg from a bird's nest.
More metaphors. I can think of only one hand that fits the description.
I've seen her cross her arms.
I learned a secret. A real big one, or maybe just the beginning of one. The hand didn't like that.
You mentioned a hand. Did the hand occult kidnap you?
Great big hand. This place. One finger, yes? Many hands. Many fingers.
She nods.
Despicable. How many brilliant minds have they destroyed in service of their mission?
Have anything that can help you, I
The
guess.
stars can help me. The stars are stability. Ideas organized into patterns, predictable, comforting.
Her brow furrows as she strains to find her words.
If you can find the stars, you can find me.
I thought I did. I thought I did that. But I guess I didn't find the stars enough. So... good luck, lady. This was a waste of time. Okay. So all the way back here. so we can advance. To the scriptorium. Oh, is it still doing that? Wait.
Greetings, visitor. Welcome back to the scriptorium. How else might I help you?
Do you know what Mara was trying to accomplish?
I'm afraid that I did not ask her. She was working at the Trephine.
She gestures to a strange device to the south.
She respects our work, so the Oracle allows her limited access to the archives and scriptorium. They have established an accord.
Allowed. Past tense, ma'am. She wicked dead now. Dark opening in the fleshy monstrosity below permits the support. Honestly, she's kind of double dead, because she already dead once, and then got fungused. And then I killed her for real. So now she's double dead. You know what? I'm not going this way. I forgot I can just go this way. Because I don't want to deal with the super death laser.
You return with news, I hope.
Do you know anything about this place?
When I was young, I felt Galawain's touch in everything. I couldn't imagine life devoid of his guidance, much less how one could come to hate the gods. Since becoming Lengrath, I have seen several atrocities like these collections. Now, respecting the gods at all seems irrational.
Yeah, they kind of suck.
The halls obscured are a cruel joke at the expense of mortals. Nothing more.
Okay, why can I not say, hey, I found and killed Mara?
Freedom is long overdue for those poor wretches in the collections. Now they're leaving the nest, ripe with ideas and new potential.
He sighs and wipes away a proud tear from the corner of his eye.
My little thought bombs are all grown up.
What?
The Hand Occult uses this place to rewrite history, obscure the truth, and spin fiction into reality. Now, we've turned their own weapons against them. I wrote a fringe benefit into our spell. The prisoners who knew too much might feel extra talkative once they return to society. Secrets which the Hand wanted obscured will be brought to light. All it took was sipping a few motes of power from Wael's body.
Teen studies his cuticles and size. Should we expect any side effects?
Definitely not. Extremely unlikely. I suppose anything's possible.
Don't act so surprised. I did warn you.
You didn't. You told me after I already did the thing. She sighs deeply through her nose.
No need to be glum. Whatever scheme the Hand Occult wanted to accomplish here, we've set it back.
You might have clued me in beforehand.
Oh, would it have been more fun if you knew everything from the start?
Yes? Teen cocks his head and studies you.
Nah. Besides, we're standing in the shadow of Wael. I don't think I could have told the whole truth if I wanted to.
What kind of secrets could these prisoners have?
All kinds of secrets. Wars that should or shouldn't have started. Scandals. The kinds of things you learn from peering through the wrong keyhole. Not knowing is the real fun of the thing.
What makes you think the hand scheme was nefarious?
I'm not saying it was. Theirs might be a carefully organized plan to steer us toward a better future by embellishing some facts and obscuring others. Can you say you've met a single person who deserves that kind of authority? I sure can't. And I'm Tane.
He smiles and shrugs. I'll take my reward for breaking history now.
I found these beauties tucked away and thought you might give them a good home. There were more at first, but I lost a few to a juggling accident.
He passes you an armload of volatile explosives. Farewell.
You return with news, I hope.
Yeah, I've got news. Okay, I apparently need to find a book. I don't know why I can't just be like, hey, killed what's-her-fuck. Job well done, right? Gotta go hang out in the fucking laser zone. Sacrifice the eyeless face demands. The yellow pages of this thick locked tome are written in dark green ink. Within it you find mad poems, nonsensical formulae, and impossible sketches. On one page you find the following scribed in blood. Titan only opens to those who have undergone the mystery of the Trephine. Use of the Trephine requires understanding how the Trephine is used. Mystery cannot be taught, only experienced. A memory of a thing is not the thing itself. A memory of a thing is a thing itself. Trephine demands understanding of its use in sacrifice. Sacrifice the understanding you seek. That book was fucking easy to find. She was a dang fool.
Do you remember when we first met? You told that man to, pleasure
You know when to
his
talk?
sister?
For me, it was always about Maura. The fringe benefits were secondary, at best.
Yet the deeper we delve into the halls obscured, the more your motives unravel.
Better break this up. It can only get ugly.
Am I interrupting?
Tane, I believe you were about to call me irresponsible, or was it greedy? Remind me.
I came here to pull Maura, our friend, out of a bad situation. At first, I assumed that you had showed up for the same reason, but I won't make that mistake again. Now I know better. You're just as petty and self-interested as anyone in the circle.
Your sudden sanctimony is curious. We still don't know what's happened to Maura, but you seem more interested in the halls than you are in her fate. Unless rescuing Maura was never your goal. Perhaps your motives and hers are more closely aligned than you led me and the Watcher to believe.
Is anyone going to clue me in?
Apologies, Watcher. These are circle problems, and they'll be kept between circle wizards for the moment.
Kane shoots a glance at Lengrath.
You should have gotten the lay of the land by now. Any news on Maura?
She was killed and infested with spores.
Damn it. From what we've seen of this place, I suppose that shouldn't be surprising. I pray her return to the wheel was swift at least. But, gods, what a miserable way to end one's life.
Lengrath's usual stoicism falters for a moment, and she turns away, a frown of deep concern etched into her face.
How could this have happened?
I suspect a man named Fionlek might have been behind it.
Fionlej? Is this another agent of Wael?
I don't know what his intentions are, but he wants to get inside Wael's body.
Len, we should invite him into the circle. It's lonely being the only free thinker with bold, terrible ideas.
This is really not the time, Tane. Whatever this Fionlej wants, his intentions aren't good. We cannot allow Wael's Titan body to live. It's simply too dangerous a temptation. We must destroy it.
The only thing you'd be destroying is opportunity. Did it never occur to you that maybe Wael wanted his body to be found so that it could help those of us with the imagination to use it? As cruel as this sanctum can be, I have a soft spot for that old bucket of eyeballs. I wouldn't want to disappoint our host by leaving empty-handed.
While I'm the one risking my skin, I'm the one who gets to decide.
Len, it sounds like the Watcher has heard enough from you and me. We'd only hurt our cause by pressing the matter.
He very slowly and very obviously mouths the words, "Wake up, Wael," to you. Lengrath sighs and shakes her head.
Don't let Tane manipulate you to further his own impulsive, foolishly optimistic ends.
Foolish optimism has never failed me in the past. At least my plan keeps things interesting.
My plan keeps us alive.
Shizaki, sacrifice the knowledge of how to use this machine. Prickling sensation scales up your arms, sliding into the joints to your shoulders and slipping up your spine to the base of your skull. Feel lessened somehow. Blah 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 blah. We've already heard that. The floor beneath you shivers.
Don't let me die in that smelly hole. I'd rather get ripped apart by imps.
How novel.
I would join you down there, but I've got this, fear of being digested. You understand.
The upper bowels. Oh, good. Oh, goody delightful. Oh, happy day.
We must follow. The body would not harm those who care for it.
The body is not responsible for this wizardry. Return from the canal is recommended.
This place devours even those who serve its needs.
Okay. Slick mold clings to the wall, moisture beads on its surface. Rising from the fungus at uneven intervals are fleshy nipple-like pustules. Leave. Leave. I don't want that. I don't want anything to do with that.
This is futile!
Perfecto, it's done. And there's no lingering doubt to torment us later.
I don't know that this place agreed with our fungal friend. Any more than it does with me.
Okay. A lot of books. A lot of books. Ancient tablet? Oh, that's a lot of words. God's lost them, but we will find them again. They think their difference is a blessing, but when it is but a brand. Finishing of the godlikes. Death comes for us all in time. End of the gods. No fear they will give her power and ask for safety, but she will only give them orders. Throne of Wodiga. Gods lost them, but we will find them again. Rediscovery of Yazua. The outer contraption rests before you. A lever on its side appears to be the only way to interact with it. Smell it! The contraption exudes a sharp odor of metal polish and a hint of old meat. Pull the lever. Fuck. An injury you get. Mine is 10 deflection. That's real bad for a tank. That's really bad for one of my tanks. Comes for us all in time. Remove the end of gods. The last ice age. I should have known that. I did the other DLC. I should have known that. The Bowels Alchemist? I've got a new concept for a D&D character. They're the worst.
Hey, that wasn't that bad.
Okay, and pop.
to mix.
Bile churns within this pit. Fleshy tube pumps the acidic substance into a larger pit in the center chamber. Examine the reservoir. Reeks and the fumes burn your eyes.
As you like.
Great. Fungal growth concerns. The fungus has intruded into the upper bowels of the 100 Vision's most glorious god form. Proves most resistant to elimination. The smaller fungal beings protect the mucus-like molds on the walls. And the mold possesses its own form of defense. Further, application of antiseptic cream to the mold has proven ineffective, instead causing the cream to harden into an acid-resistant solid. Were such an admixture to get introduced to the godform's bile ducts, the results would hardly be ideal. I see, I see. Do I not see? Did I only think I saw? Remember when that guy got fucking digested? That was fucked up. This place is terrible. I don't like that I'm picking up meat off the walls. Yet I'm not gonna stop.
All has ceased. All is silence.
Hello, are you enemies? If so, I've got bad news for you. And that's that it's time for you to die. Sorry, them's the rules. Get exploded, nerd. Get absolutely exploded, losers.
That's it.
Blood moss. Eyeballs. Unusual Gwithan device pulses with arcane power. Yeah, I can see that. Fluid-filled conduit shudders slightly as it pumps its vile contents through the body. Examine the conduit. Thick muscles tremor and contract. The canal seems to flow towards the pit of bile to the northeast. Leave it be.
I shall make it so.
Y'all mind if I... Free egg. Steal? From you? God form of the glorious eyeless face continues to expand to the south. Use these devices to deepen the tunnels. Do so before the God form fills them, lest you harm their magnificent creation. Stealing! Come on, just get exploded. Why are we not fighting this guy? Where did he go?
Hey, watch it with that.
Get on. Thank you. Okay, now let's plant a bomb. Place the alchemical charge and run for cover. Yucko. Big yucko. Oh wait, there's a way to go this way. What the fuck is that? Twisted chunk of iron-like metal rises from Wael's flesh, leaning to the side like a crooked tooth. The pitted surface gleams with a disorienting array of colors. You've seen minerals like this on display at museums or sketched in manuscripts. It's a piece of star metals, forged and shaped far beyond Aora. The metals radiate soul energy. The whole area is dense with it. Vague emotions reach out to you. Anger, fear, territorial aggression. None of it feels quite right. What do you make of it, Fascina?
I recognize this. Star metal. Arkemir had a few samples lying around, though they did not glow as brightly as this one. He shunned celestial research, tossed out any studies of the sky that crossed his desk. But it wasn't doubt or disagreement that irked him. No, he acted like he was afraid of something.
Excuse me? I have to deal with a fuzzy little criminal. Katie, how about you be a lapse man? Or go that way. Going that way is also acceptable. Being on the desk is not. Chip a piece of metal off. Snap a piece of the metal away from the main body. No sooner does it come away than in your hands than a discordant wail fills your ears. Uh-oh, it's ghosts. I should have known. Space ghosts. It's always space ghosts. Oh, I can't, like, look at it anymore? That's bots. I want to poke and prod it a bit more. How many ghosts are in there? Getting chicken from the walls like a Castlevania game.
Perfect. Hit me again and I'll...
Yeah.
As you like.
Blinky. Neat. Okay. Glad that happened. What do I do? I read the note that was like, put the stuff in the thing. So I don't know why I can't put the stuff in the thing. Like, I picked up the stuff, right? Fungicide. Yeah, antiseptic cream. There's no other thing to thing. Grab some mold. Collect some of the mold. Your hand comes away damp from a ruptured pustule. It begins to itch. Okay. Combine the fungal ingredient and the antiseptic salve and add both to the fluid. Carefully mix the materials and dump them into the reservoir. As the bile foams and bubbles as it curdles into a thick goo. Tube shudders, then chokes, utterly clogged. Fucking yucko. Maybe I don't want to go down the stomach pit, huh? Maybe I don't want to do that. Descend into the heart of mystery.
I shall make it so.
The shaft descends into the depths of Wael's misshapen body. Though the acidic scent of bile plagues the chamber, the canal seems safe enough to descend, for the moment. Descend into the duct. The smooth sides of the shaft remain slick with bile, and it descends for as far as you can see. You doubt there's any climbing back up this hole. It's a one-way trip to the very core of Wael's body. Descend. I guess. Failure. Cool. Despite every attempt to lower yourself carefully into the drainage duct, your hand slips out from under you and you lose your footing. You plummet through the vile darkness. A pale red light expands before you. Oh, fuck me. Oh hey, it's you. You recognize the familiar robes of Fionnek. His back to you, arms outstretched to either side as he channels incredible reserves of ambient essence at the heart of the of Wael's Titan.
There we are, friend. Open up now and receive me.
Fionlek. The Archmage spins at you. Unmasked, the elf's features seem half smeared away, as if by the hand of a sculptor.
Watcher of Cadnua, herald of Bereth, Dusk Speaker. I'm afraid that I, cannot allow you to interfere. We've come entirely too close to turn away now.
You're close to what exactly? What are you trying to accomplish?
Communion.
Communion?
All of the knowledge in these halls, all of the memories, it all descends, flowing into this titanic form.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The me, too, that we were before. I feel it there, pulsing like a heart.
We can help you, Fionlek, but not if you lose yourself.
It's your story that ends here, I'm afraid. And none shall remember it.
Why would you erase me like that?
Recall everything. Everything we've ever known. Everything we've never known.
The wizard's thoughts echo amongst your own, pounding against your mind like an ogre against a closed gate.
You recall young Fionlech, promising apprentice of the Sheathwood. Indomitable Fionlech, the arcane knight. Fionlech the unspoiled, archmage of the circle. Fionlech, wake of the hand occult.
Never heard of you.
All knew us for the spells that bore our name, if nothing else. Fionlech's wall of flames, Fionlech's wall of many colors, Fionlech's pristine barrier.
Seems like you had a lot of wall-based spells.
His transformation has done little for his stability of mind.
Perfetto. Now he's upset as well as unstable.
How did the Hand Occult get involved?
I joined the Hand Occult, served Wael faithfully, and became initiated into ever deeper circles of revelation. They appointed me Wake, the High Magician, Seer, and Arcanist. That's when I uncovered the truth. You hold it too. We see it. The secret shining in your mind. The great lie. A star set within a blank firmament. We will not be silenced. Wael will not bury us as they did the ones who came before.
None of that matters. I can't let you have the Titan.
You've no choice in the matter, little interloper. We are become one. We cannot allow your egress. Too many secrets taint you as they tainted Fionlech. You must be purified.
Creature rises. Okay, I already killed this thing once before. It's apparently stronger now, which I don't like. How about you destroy that battery? Wow, there's a lot going on. Wow, my game's running like shit. That's not the stream being junk. That's how my game actually looks right now, looking at all this. Hey, we're almost killed you, buddy. Dead. I haven't given potions to anyone, have I? Was really hoping that once I killed the Oracle, the fight would be over. Because I'm kind of fucked now.
Friends.
Shodi, please. Oh, you're out of healing. Well, you can revive, should that be necessary. Wait, I just gave you that spell. Why can I not center it on... Okay. There. Oh, Alof, buddy. Hang in there. Did you cast your fucking spell? Did you abra that goddamn cadabra? Oh, Aloth, did you run out of the range? Oh no. Oh no. And we're done. Yeah! As the last of Fionn-like essence dissipates, the Oracle's massive eye, clouded with blood, swivels to focus on you. Its pupil seems an inky abyss. Pain radiates from it, almost knocking you off your feet.
Interloper, your presence blights. You disease.
Its thoughts shudder, twisting the air around you, crashing across your mind.
Interloper.
One of the tentacles weakly reaches for you, then before falling limply at your feet. I freed you from Fionlash. Stand down.
You succeed only in prolonging your own suffering, your ignorance.
Your master would see us blinded and mindless for knowing too much.
That is our choice to make, Fiend, not yours.
Purify everything in its place.
Creature's tentacles flex, and you sense essence flowing between it and the musculature around you. But then you sense something else, something deep within the thing's eye. Something that absorbs all light, all life, all knowledge and understanding. That absorbs you. Okay, it sounded like the text was starting to be read, but then it wasn't. The moist, fetid air within the heart washes away, sucked from the room as if pumped out. With it goes all light and all sound. And you find yourself floating alone in the darkening void.
Oh, hello. We didn't see you there.
Ha 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 ha, I get it.
Like stars across the night sky. The darkness splits into 100 eyes of different shapes, sizes, and colors. Wow.
Cool.
We recognize you. Barrett's Herald, if we're not mistaken.
Yes.
Now, Herald, no one likes a forthright kith. It's strange, though. We find that we were just not thinking about you for the first time in, well, in some time.
The eyes pry at you, their gazes clinging to your skin.
Where exactly might you be?
I'm inside you, deep inside you.
How delightfully suggestive. We don't suppose you would care to, clarify.
Uncovered your titan. I had to pursue a wizard named Fionlesh into it.
Oh, that does not seem at all correct. We are quite certain, or fairly certain at least, moderately certain, certainly, that we killed our terrestrial body just as we promised we would. Not that we're above the occasional bent to truth, but we don't recall not killing our body, and that really seems the sort of thing that we'd remember.
Do you remember the time you asked me to hide that scroll from your followers so that they'd have to look for it harder?
Indeed.
Wael's eyes dance happily.
We do have fun, don't we, Herald? But we were discussing our body and your preposterous claim to lurk within it.
Do you remember burying a facility full of lies and kith experiments on an abandoned island in the Deadfire?
Not in the slightest, though it does sound like something we would do. We wonder if the Lady of Lament may be having a spot of fun with us.
The eyes spin together, orbiting one another in languid cyclone.
We didn't think the old fish had it in her.
I've seen no indication of Andra's influence in the halls obscured.
Absence of evidence provides no evidence of absence. No, this hardly seems her style. We suspect she'd have simply sent this place to the bottom of the sea.
The eyes shiver into more or less stationary positions, their attention refocused on you.
Perhaps, though, no, surely not. But what if? Well, it certainly would delight us.
Yes?
Perhaps, dear Herald, we hid our body from ourselves.
Wael laughs at their revelation, eyes dancing excitedly.
How terribly perverse of us. And thoroughly irresponsible. When we hide something from ourselves, we hide it from the world. The world forgets about it. It forgets about itself.
The eyes snap into place, utterly still, every facet and pupil directed at you.
And how are you feeling, dear Herald of Barreth?
I've not forgotten myself, if that's what you're asking.
But now we're left with a conundrum. What to do? What to do with this overgrown sack of me?
Let your body die, as the rest of the gods did.
That's so charmingly naive, Herald. You don't truly believe that, do you? No, we think we'll simply forget about it again. That seemed to be working well enough.
When the Titans were last active, they almost destroyed Eora. Consider the damage something like Aoth is claiming your control of your body.
Wael's eyes look among one another, exchanging thoughtful glances.
Yes, but how often does history repeat itself? Don't answer that. We did rather make a mess of things, didn't we? Andra did rather, and Abidan. Wurga helped. And don't get us started on Remergun. Then there's the whole Aothas affair.
Clear your throat.
The oracle through whom you commune with us serves as the body's brain, so to speak. Slay it when you return, and all will unfold as you dictated.
Wael's eyes close and are gone. Your stomach lurches as the ground disappears from under you. And with a sensation like a pop somewhere deep within the recesses of your mind, you plummet back into your physical body. The air cloys at your skin, humid and warm.
The oracle blinks at you as if trying to brush sleep from its many eyes. The previous waves of pain seem to have subsided. You open your fan and find yourself grasping a warm, pulsing shard of memo. A memento from Wael, it seems.
Thank God you're back. You gazed into that big eyeball any longer, I was gonna get jealous.
She squeezes your hand.
I'm glad to see you return to us with all your faculties intact.
He gives you a pained smile.
The eyeball has been watching you this whole time. I think it winked at me.
Thought about stabbing it in, well, the eye, I guess, while you were taking that nap, but... Well, what if you were inside it or something?
You communed with the obscured.
I'm sorry, but you have to die. It's the only way.
I refuse.
You channel a spell directly into the creature's eye. Good, I don't have to fight that thing a third fucking time. Anything else around here? Oh, loot? Ring of clenched muscle. Huh. Temple of Revelation? Am I going out the butthole? Do gods have buttholes? I guess we'll find out. The burned book grows warm in your pack.
You're back! And a bit more alive than I anticipated.
Kane looks over at you and chews his thumbnail.
You've got some gore on you. It's just awful. Really, here, let me help.
Next time a god asks you to unclog a bowel obstruction, tell them I'm busy.
Welcome back. You've returned in one piece. Do you hear that?
Lengrath turns her head towards the overlook and closes her eyes. A small smile spreads across her face.
Silence. Beautiful silence. Wael's Titan form is dead, and it's your doing. We no longer need fear whatever destruction it may have rained upon Aora. Well done.
I'll miss it. The shadow of Wael's horrible body has been like a second home. We could have learned so much. Now we're leaving it to rot.
Don't worry, Tane. You can have the next god body.
I'm sure you're right. As always. Just need some time with my grief.
Tane hugs himself and nudges a pebble with his toe.
What do you plan to do next?
Lengrath raises herself to full height, taking on slightly more officious air. Aothas is still out there. I need answers. Maybe even vengeance.
Enjoy yourself. You deserve a reprieve, whatever comes after this. If we don't see each other again, take care. Meeting you was a unique pleasure I won't soon forget.
Lingreth inclines her head to you in thanks and farewell. As she turns away, you catch a glimpse of a smile on her lips. So that's it? You donezo here? Looks like we might be donezo here. I forgot about this thing. Really making me go all the way around, huh? Why did they stop? Alright, so let's get back to the boat and then we'll call it here. So we just finished up one of the DLC things, I think. Oh, Name Island. The only appropriate name. Alright, so yeah, we'll get back to the boat with a cool name, and then we'll call the stream. So, let's save, and then thank you for watching, y'all. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!